Hey loves, how are you all doing? Let me show you something that I think you're going to like. Take a look. Yeah, I set aside the miniature foods. I think almost all the miniature foods we've made here on the channel. And since you always ask, shall we take a closer look at the snacks today? Look, I usually store the miniatures in these plastic boxes here. For those who are curious, I usually buy them there because it's the cheapest place I've found these boxes. But let's get to what matters. Well, everything here is sorted in red, but I think it was just a coincidence. This one is it's the first Pringles I made on the channel. This one is more recent. Look at the detail on this Pringles, the first one I made. Will it come out? Oh, it came out. Look how cute it is. That first one was a lot of work, but look, I think this tutorial is already about 7 years old. 7 is a bit of an exaggeration too, right, Lara? At least 5 years. And look how nicely this potato has held up. I think I made it just with paper. I think this tutorial is worth redoing the little cap. I wonder if there is one. Look at the medicine cap I used. It even had the aluminum foil detail. Really cool. I think the tutorials used to be better made. Sometimes I get that impression. But nowadays, nobody has the patience, to wait and watch the whole tutorial. I have to simplify.
But they were better made, I think.
Nowadays, if I do that, I don't think anyone would watch. Would you watch it? Tell me. Love. This one was just to decorate the set, so it's a bit more poorly made. I made this one for an advertisement. See? The 4 little red ones. Oh, who remembers the Panettone? Not the Panettones. They're not here, but guys, for those who are new to the channel on the Caceres' blog, there's a template for those Panettones. Those Panettones are super old, but even today I still get lots of photos of little Panettones. I miss that time. Who remembers? The modeling clay is almost dry. The modeling clay hasn't dried completely. There's still a little cap. Look at the little cap. This one also has a template. Oh, I dropped it. This one also has a template on the channel page. It's a really old tutorial, and with the same concept, there's the cup noodles. Look how cute these 2 templates are there. And these little ice creams, who remembers the little ice creams? I think I'm also going to make a new ice cream tutorial. Let me put these away. I'm going to separate the little ice cream so we can take a closer look. There we go. Look here, there's a little ice cream inside. Look here, let me grab the little ice cream. Look at this. So, the little ice creams, I think we put salt on them back then to make it look like they were frozen. How cute. I wonder if I open it. I'm going to open this one to see what it's like. No, there's nothing here. Let me see if I can get it with something. Here. There's ice cream inside. No, there isn't. There's only cardboard. There's cardboard. Let me see if there's cardboard too. I think I put cardboard in, and here there's some ice cream inside, but I won't be able to take it out. Just wait a little bit. I'll get some tweezers. Let's see here. The tweezers. Ta-da-da-da-da. Oh, how cute. Oh. Look at this. I'm definitely going to redo this tutorial. And look at the detail on the stick. It was sanded. Oh, honey. I'll put it back here. Let me. Thank you. Now the little noodles. I don't know why I made so much pasta, but I think it's to play grocery store. In fact, one of these days we can play grocery store together. Look at the little noodles here. Spaghetti. It comes out, isn't that right, love? Beautiful. I knocked everything over. Look at me messing things up. This is my miniature life, my loves. But getting back. Bisnaguinha, there's only cotton inside here. I made this tutorial recently, love with a little gum box. This Ninho milk was the first milk I made. Should I open it? Oh, I'm so scared. Let's see what's inside here. I hope there aren't any bugs. Oh, help. I think I used wheat flour back then. Oh, what a relief. Look perfect.
Let me see if it smells like anything.
It doesn't smell like anything, my loves. Oh, that's good. This was the first Ninho milk I made. These ones are more recent. Look, look, look. I made a more matte version because on camera they look prettier when they're matte. So there's a tutorial too. It's from the kitchen. I think it was the tutorial I did for Nestlé. In fact, a lot of the little foods here are in Nestlé's kitchen. But this first version, I loved it. M&Ms also have several little versions. There's a recent version, an older version, but they're all very similar. So there's not much to show. Cheese bread. This one only has cotton inside.
This ice cream, I forgot to ask there at Australia because the clay is from Australia.
A lot of people said that these little crystals are mold. But I think it's because the clay dried out and crystallized. Since the clay is also made with salt, I think this is crystallized salt. It's not mold. It doesn't have a smell. There's nothing.
But anyway, I need to ask Australia about that. I kept it like this because nothing falls off.
Yeah, here are more recent tutorials. Here are the Stranger Things waffles from the little box I made. The sandwich bread. Who remembers this sandwich bread I made? The tutorial is really old. Really old. But look how lovely it is. You see that things last for a long time. I was gonna make this Nutella, like I was making a new tutorial, but then I saw that the jar isn't like this anymore. Look at this little Nutella here. Look, I'm changing the whole order. The Nutella we made years and years and years ago. It used to be made with a plastic paint jar. You'd open it. Of course, the modeling clay dried out. But look how well it's still preserved. Here. The chicken strips, I think inside here there's chicken strips made of toilet paper. Did it get moldy? Let me see. No, they're perfectly fine. See, you see how it doesn't get moldy? I'll take them out for you. Look, they're perfect, intact, nothing happened. This tutorial is also more recent. Look how cute. Let me see if it crystallized. Not this one because I kept it closed. Look, the modeling clay still isn't extremely soft, but it still keeps for a short time. I closed it to keep it fresh for longer. I have to take the air out. I had even forgotten that I did that. But I think that's how I do it. These little boxes, guys. I think all the templates are on the blog. Yeah, oh, look at this one. It's really old, but these Nestlé ones have new templates on the blog, as usual. This one was made with the box itself, with the oatmeal. See, you don't even necessarily need a printer. And these ones are really old. I think so too. They're really old tutorials. It's the same thing for the chocolates. Really old tutorials. Look at this. I didn't even finish making all the chocolates back then. But I kept them. I kept them, me and the papers. These little chocolates, back then you all liked them so much. It was so nice. I made the little bite. This here is Panama paper. Oh, it dried up. Now it's Doritos' turn. The red one, I lost it. I don't know where the red one is. But still, these ones here were made of paper. I remember back in the Doritos days when I made it many, many years ago too. When I made Doritos. Yeah, this story is kind of unheard of. I didn't like it because I thought you guys would hate it. And I even cried a little, you know? At the time I was a bit more immature and just starting out. Not right at the very beginning, not at the very start of the channel, but I was really upset with my lack of creativity when I made that Doritos. And to my surprise, you all loved it and the video went viral. I was so happy because I had really been sad, you know? At the time, I didn't really understand what you wanted to see. And I thought you would hate this tutorial, but in the end, you loved it. And that's how it was. I was really happy back then. I don't need to guess. I think I've lost the red Doritos for good. I want to do this tutorial again too. You guys didn't really like this one, but I thought you would, to be honest. Look at these tiny tea pieces. How cute. I thought they turned out so adorable. But like, to be honest, you guys didn't really love this tutorial, not passionately anyway. Maybe I did it in a way that made it boring, you know? But the result of this little tea, I thought it turned out really cute. I found some little tea bags here. Look at the tea bag. It was with the tea bag itself that I made it. At the time, I made it with a little teacup, but it wasn't very successful, no, unlike this butter, this margarine, which I thought you guys would hate. And in the end, you loved it. That video is more recent. Just like the ham, you liked that one. That one, I felt like you liked it. Oh, the old Oreo. Who remembers that Oreo? This is also an original tutorial, along with the old Bonino. Good, good, but there's still more to show. Who remembers when nuggets still came in boxes? These nuggets were also very popular. This version came out more recently. This one is old too. Little bags. We have some really old little bags, except for this little pasta, which is more recent. These little bags are super old. They were also recreated a lot back then at the time. It was really nice making these videos. Look at the little bags. I still make this kind of tutorial today, and usually people like them. I also love making them. Oh, I hadn't shown this yet. Look at the little milk carton. This one is more recent too. This one here is really old. These are templates. I made this one the other day. It's also really recent. I've already shown the Nutella here. And to finish up the little food items, I thought there were more. That's strange. But maybe it's in another box, okay? Today it's this box here that I'm going to show. This one here was the first one I made, the first oil bottle I made. It's with regular yellow hot glue, the hot glue stick. Unlike this one that I painted, I think this one here turned out even cooler. The old one, I don't know why. The original jelly yogurt cup and a little yogurt pack. And today, my loves, these are the little foods that I'm going to show. Did you like it? And that's it, my loves. Did you like the video? I hope so. There are a lot of other things I'm going to show you in the next videos. The details of the other boxes, I haven't finished organizing all of them yet, but anyway, we'll make a video together and we'll organize the remaining boxes together. And see you in the next video. I love you all.